In this video, I'm going to explain in details why herbal drugs is not working for most farmers. And I'm going to give 7 reasons for this. Please make sure to watch till the end. The essence of making this video is to give you the understanding, and if peradventure you want to give it a try, these are the areas that you should guide against and how they can be very effective for you. I'm also going to give a bonus point by the end of this video. If this is your first time of coming across my video, please kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share for others to benefit. Thanks. Like I said earlier, I want to give a detailed explanation of why the herbal drugs is not working for you as a farmer. Number 1 is the wrong dosage. When I say the wrong dosage, I mean too much or too little. Herbal remedies are not like commercial drugs that come with clear dosage instructions. If you are able to understand this point, then you are on the right path in making sure that the herbal drugs you are using is very effective. So, if you give too little, the herb will not have an effect. If you give too much, it can even harm the birds or reduce feed intake. For example, garlic or bitter leaf herbs in excess can make the birds refuse to eat or drink. So try and understand these basics. The number 2 point is the poor preparation method. Understand also that herbs need to be properly prepared to release the active substances that is in them. So if you just soak leaves in water without crushing, boiling or fermenting, most of the active compounds will not come out. Please try and understand this point that I just said now. You might just take bitter leaf, for instance, and soak it in water for 24 hours. The active ingredient in that bitter leaf might not come out, except you are going to crush it, you squeeze it, or you boil it. This will not bring out the active ingredients in them, and it will become effective. On the other hand, some herbs work better when dried and powdered. Others are when you boil them, that is when they become more effective. So using the wrong method can make the herb almost useless. I believe you are understanding what I am saying in essence. By the time, for instance, bitter leaf, which I just made mention of now, if you are supposed to squeeze it, pound it, or grind it for it to be effective, you now went ahead to soak it, it will not be effective by the time you administer it to your birds. So understand it. Different herbs have different method of application. The number 3 is low quality or wrong plant material. Some farmers harvest herbs at the wrong time. It's either they harvest it, either it is too young, too old, or during rainy season when the potency is very low. This is a very important point that I'm sharing with you. If the herbs are already rotting, infected, or sprayed with chemicals, the effect also will not be felt, so it will be a waste. Sometimes farmers even confuse similar looking plants, so they may not even be giving the right herb to their birds. So these are some of the challenges that will make your herbs not to be effective by the time you administer it to your birds, because there are instances where you see plants that are very similar. The 4th point is expecting herbs to work like synthetic drugs. A lot of farmers make these mistakes. Synthetic drugs are quite different from herbal drugs on a different level. Commercial drugs like the antibiotics or the growth promoters are very concentrated and they give quick results. Herbs are natural and they usually work slowly by boosting immunity first, the digestion or appetite. If a farmer expects a herbal drug to clear disease overnight or make broilers gain weight instantly, he will be disappointed. So herbs are more of long-term health supporters than a quick fix solution. Please just try and understand this point. The 5th point is poor management practices. Even the best herbs cannot work if the water is dirty. Then, if the feed is of poor quality. Also, if the birds are overcrowded. Then, when the poultry house is poorly ventilated or not cleaned. In summary, what I'm saying in this number 5 is that herbs only help when management is already good. They cannot cover up for bad farming practices. So not until you get this point clear, your herbs will not be effective for you. Then the sixth point is wrong combination with synthetic drugs. Some farmers mix herbs with commercial medicine thinking it will increase power. Instead, this can cancel out the effects of both. For example, certain herbs reduce the absorption of drugs in the body. So instead of you to focus on use of herbal drugs, you now use herbal drugs and synthetic drugs together. Two things will happen. It is either the herbal drugs will cancel the synthetic drugs, or the synthetic drugs will cancel the herbal drug. In most cases, they will counter each other, and it will be as good as not giving them any medication at all. Then the seventh point, this seventh point is very important: lack of consistency. Many farmers give herbs only when there is already a big problem, instead of using them consistently as a preventive measure. So the bottom line is that by the time they want to use herbs, the birds are too weak. By the time they notice that the birds are sick, that is when they will not switch to use of herbs. And by then, the birds are too weak and the herb cannot save them. Understand this, that herbs work better when used earlier and regularly, not as an emergency cure. Let me give you a summary of all I'm trying to explain to you in this whole video. Is that herbs, herbal drugs are not magic. They fail mostly because of wrong dosage, poor preparation, low quality herbs, expecting quick miracles, poor poultry management, or inconsistent use. So understand that herbs should be seen as a support to good management, not a replacement for it. So if you want your herbs to be very effective for your poultry beds, ensure to follow these 7 steps that I have listed, and you will thank me later. If you are sure that you get any tangible information from this video, help me to grow my channel by clicking the subscribe button, turn on the bell icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't hesitate to give this video a thumbs up and drop your questions in the comments section. Also, share so that others can benefit. Thanks.